Because YouTube, from back in the day, like 4 years ago, YouTube was small. It was like, it wasn't as big as Facebook and all that. I'm not sure if Facebook was around back then, but I'm pretty sure it was. Although I didn't have it back then. I was like one of the slowest kids to catch on to all the newest trends. Because everyone, I remember one, I don't know why I remember this, but there was one specific moment in an assembly at our school. I was like year 8, or 8th grade. And there was an assembly, and they're talking about internet safety, and everyone was like, oh yeah, fucking great, brilliant. Everyone loves internet safety. Of course we want to see an assembly on it. So they sort of did a thing at the beginning of the sort of assembly. Everyone, like, the people presenting it said, so, if you have a Facebook account, raise your hand, or stand up or something. And I remember I was at the front row of the assembly, and everyone else in the room raised their hand or stood up or whatever it was. And I was just like, hello? Like, and everyone was just sort of like, they're secretly laughing and like, look at that guy over there. Look at him with his long hair. He doesn't have Facebook. Yeah, if you know Bruce Dickinson, right? If you know him, if you know that guy, hang on, you're gonna hear some clicking in the recording, and maybe a bit of typing. And I can't focus on what I'm saying whilst I'm typing. But if you know Bruce Dickinson, and you imagine his hair in the music video for Run to the Hills, which I can't sing because it's copyright, that hair was what I sort of had for the 5 years I was in compulsory education at my secondary school. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? You wouldn't imagine someone like me to have that kind of hair. But there's reasons for it. But if you really do care, just message me or something and I'll make a commentary on that, because that's another excuse to do a video. And it's like, makes you feel special, because if you message someone like, you know, PewDiePie, he's going to be like, I can't reply to you, man. I've got like 50,000 10-year-olds that really like me and they just spam incomprehensible comments on my videos. But if you talk to someone like me, you know, there's people out there like Captain Cooper 47, I think his name is. He's a cool guy. Sub to him. Actually, I don't even know if that's his actual name, but it's Captain Cooper something. There's people like back when Mr. Fat Jared and Scotto6, there's sort of like a duo that weren't very popular on YouTube. Now they're sort of grown, which is good for them. They're still pretty good guys. Pretty good. No, they are good. They're still good commentators. There's other people that I really don't know. It's fun to find these like really unpopular commentators on YouTube, because it's like we're a clan of failures. Oh, I was about to make a reference then, but I realised that was a really bad idea. I would not make that reference in front of anyone. To keep my entire pride intact, I would not make that reference. Well, considering this is internet, I'm actually kind of tempted, because I'm a pretty outletting guy. I kind of like to tell people embarrassing things about me, just so that I can be like, yeah, fuck you, and what? I'm different, I'm amazing. And then I realise, oh god, I'm not amazing, I'm not different, they're laughing at me, what should I do? And I go and hide in my room for a week. But I was going to say something then, but, you know, it's fun finding these guys, because we're all sort of in the same boat. You know, sometimes people jump overboard and swim for their lives, and we're like, okay, bye, yeah, have fun. Because they that's like an anecdote for them pissing off and trying something stupidly ridiculous. Like, you know, posting their spam comments on other people's videos. Have you ever seen that? You go to like a Yogscast video, Tech It, part 60 or part 59, lights on. Yeah, I just watched that episode today, I remember. And then you scroll down and you can see someone like, there'll be a bunch of, get Minecraft for free at this website. It's totally legit. And their top rated comment for some reason. And then beneath that you'll see people like, can I play Yogscast? Like 5-year-olds that really don't know how to type, wanting to play with Yogscast, which they'll never do. And then you'll obviously see the people like, hey guys, check out my channel for amazing gameplay videos with commentary in the style of the Yogscast. Love you, bye. And then it'll be like signed like a really nerdy name. Oh, what was the name of that? Oh, who's the name of the Count guy? He's not Count. A series of unfortunate events. Who was the old evil man? I can't remember his name. Olaf. There's like sign Olaf X, and it'll be like people actually go to the channel and check stuff out. I also get the messages like, guys, check out this video, I'm starting a new series and I really appreciate feedback and all this. I don't know how people can respect that. It's basically a spam. They send it to every single contact they can find, and then they don't appreciate it. They don't appreciate that people just coming because you sent them a message and they had nothing better to do. You know, it's not how I'd like to get, like, you know, it's not how I'd sort of want to get big, or at least sort of known on YouTube. I'd much prefer if people just sort of like, maybe they're scrolling along their recommended videos, maybe they're sort of like, I don't know, just randomly searched gameplay of a game to see what it was like, and one of mine came up and they clicked on it and thought, oh, this guy's not bad. Like, I kind of want to see what else he has in him, what other stuff he can produce. And, you know, there'd obviously be people that find it and be like, oh, this guy's annoying. He wants to be like the big commentators, like Nova, my best boyfriend, husband, man. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. People, Happy Wheels videos, fuck off. Stop commenting PewDiePie over Toby. Toby sucks. Toby over Nova. Nova's my big best friend. He can shit on Pewdie and Toby any day. Stop. Okay? It's not rivalry. They're all cool guys. They know each other. They're YouTubers. They like chat and Twitter and all that. Shut up. Stop arguing. None of them are better than the other. It's preference. It's not fact. Shut up. Okay. So yeah, people are obviously gonna find my videos and be like, oh, this guy's just stick at him. He knows that he's on the right trail to being known as a pretty good commentator, so I'm going to bring him down so that's less likely of happening, because I know that I can never amount to the same thing. So yeah, that's how I get dislikes on my videos. At least I assume, because there's no actual feedback. I mean, I could understand if someone commented, I'm going to have to dislike your video because the things you mentioned in your video upset me greatly. They disagree with my moral standings and religious beliefs, and some of them are quite insulting to the family events that have happened and made my life very, very unbearable over the past few months. Or, I don't like your commentating style. I don't like the game that you're playing. I don't like your voice. I just have generally like not liking it, so I'm gonna dislike. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Dislike it. That's honest feedback. If it's just like, oh, I hate this guy, dislike it, because I had like 7 videos in a row just get dislikes on them in like 20 minutes. I'm like, yeah, you didn't watch 7 videos. That's like over an hour of footage. You didn't watch that in 20 minutes, and it's just like, oh, I generally don't like this. Okay, what was I talking about before this? Spam, Minecraft, people getting famous. Don't know. There's too many topics in the YouTube front. Too many things to talk about. There might be no, I'm not going to say. But there's got to be other things. Oh yeah, bad news. I was going to record more Battlefield 3 gameplay. Yeah, going to record more of it. But unfortunately, I don't know if I said this before. I said it in a Black Mesa Source video. My mic is broken, right? My mic is sort of snapped. It still works, but the neck of it snapped, so that it's sort of dangling by its wires, and I had to sellotape it all up. Okay, that is when I'm using it, I put it on a shelf, like up there. I'm pointing right now upwards. Just look up and imagine there's a shelf there. And I usually keep it up on that shelf, but I was rummaging around for cables up on the same shelf, and there's a bunch of cables and stuff. It's just a mess up there. Okay, so I accidentally pulled one cable, and because it's a cable, it was really long. I didn't know where the other end was, so I pulled the end of it, and turns out that the other end was underneath the microphone that was put up there. So it sort of knocked it, and it fell down and landed on my Xbox 360 Slim when it was on, and Battlefield was on the main menu. And so it started eating up the disc like om nom nom, and so I turned it off and then turned it back on again. And the disc looked pretty fine. There was like one tiny scratch on it, but then I put it in as a disc unreadable. I was like, oh, you Yeah, great, brilliant. Try some other discs to make sure it wasn't the Xbox just getting sort of damaged by the fall of the mic. The mic didn't break, by the way, which is pretty good. My sellotaping skills are much better than I expected. But FIFA still works, GTA still works, Skyrim still works. Yeah, these are the games I play because I'm so poor I can't afford any of the new ones.